Today I'll be showing you 2 high-protein salad dressings, so stick around. Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chu on Vegan. Welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow a whole food plant-based way of eating with a focus on protein. At this stage of my life, at 68 years old, I am making protein a priority because I want to not only retain muscle, I want to build muscle, which is so important with our overall health and longevity. If that's something that interests you, then please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, which is every week, and follow me on Instagram for more plant-based content. As always, the full recipes will be in the description box below. I also have some discount codes down there. I have links to my cookbook, which has over 63 recipes, and there are a lot of high protein recipes in that cookbook. I have an online course, so if you're new to this way of eating, it's a great way to help transition you to a plant-based way of eating. And I also have a Facebook group, so I would love for you to join that as well. So today I'll be showing you 2 dressings, and one is going to be ranch. Who doesn't love a good ranch dressing? And then the other one is a French dressing. I grew up eating French dressing on my salads. That was always one of my favorites. So that'll be the second recipe today. I'm going to be using my homemade yogurt in these recipes. If you haven't seen my video on how to make 2-ingredient Greek yogurt, I will leave a link down below so you can watch that and make your own yogurt if you want. Otherwise, you could use store-bought yogurt, but I highly recommend that you use Greek yogurt because it is higher in protein and it's a lot thicker and creamier. So a lot of people have had questions about what to do with the whey, which is the liquid that comes off of the yogurt, and it's totally vegan. It's from soy milk, and I will be using whey in these recipes as well. If you don't have any of that, you can absolutely just use some soy milk or plant milk in place of that. I'm going to be using both. I'm also working on some other recipes that will be using whey as well. So you get a lot of that whey after you let it drain for 48 hours with the yogurt, and I hate throwing it away, so I'm coming up with ways to use it, and you can pretty much use it in place of water in any recipe, so look forward to that. And without further ado, let's get started on these 2 dressings. First up is the ranch. I'm still playing around with this, but this is my latest version, so far I like it pretty well. All right, so I've got a half a cup of my yogurt, or 120 grams, thereabouts. And I have a quarter cup of the whey. And I'm just gonna mix these 2 together. And then I'm also gonna add some soy milk, but I wanna see the consistency with just these 2. And then if I need to add, I will add the soy milk, but it just depends on how much I'll add. So I have a quarter cup here, so I'm going to put half that in here. And I think I'm okay to put it all in. Now if you want to make it thinner, you could add more whey or you could add more milk, whatever you would like. But I like mine pretty thick. And it will thicken up as you leave it in the refrigerator, and you can always thin it out with some more whey or milk or whatever you'd like. Then for spices, I have a little salt. If you're salt-free, leave it out. Onion powder, garlic powder, okay? And then I've also got some parsley and some dill. I'm gonna mix this first. And I also have a little bit of vinegar that I'm gonna add as well. Get that nice little tang going. And then we'll add the parsley and the dill. You can adjust that as well if you want more. Totally up to you. And then of course some black pepper. And that's it for the ranch. It's so good. Yeah, it's definitely ranchy. And if you wanted to make it thicker, you could use it for a dip. But this is, to me, is perfect for a salad dressing. All right, so the ranch is done, and now we're gonna move on to the French dressing. All right, for the French dressing, I'm going to use my NutriBullet to mix it all up. So I've got the same thing, a half a cup of the yogurt, 120 grams. I've got 2 dates that I softened because you want it sweet. French dressing is sweet. Then I've got some soy milk. I've got my whey. I've got some apple cider vinegar. Then I want some tomato paste, a couple tablespoons. And then my spices here are salt. If you're salt free, leave it out. Onion powder, garlic powder, and a little smoked paprika. And that's it. I'm gonna go blend this up and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here is our French dressing. It's super thick, creamy. Look at that. Beautiful. Looks just like what I grew up with. All right, so those are the 2 dressings today. Got a ranch, got a French. Absolutely delicious, smooth and creamy, so good. So I will leave the macros down below. I haven't figured those out exactly yet, but those will be in the description box along with the full recipes, along with all the other links in there. I've got a discount code for some protein powder, like I said in the beginning, my cookbook, my online course. And if you've made it this far in the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you could do me a favor and support my channel by subscribing, I would really appreciate it. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with high protein dressings, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate it. Remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate. Until next time, thank you.